Hey everybody, I'm super excited that you're joining me today because I have an awesome project and I can't wait to show you to you. I've been working on it for about a day and I love how it's turning out. And the reason it's taken me so long is because I can't stop making more. Anyway, I think you're gonna love it. So let me know what you think on my blog or on my YouTube channel. Leave a comment and always remember you can check it out at thecreativitycave.com and have an awesome time watching. Hey everybody, here is a super awesome project that I made yesterday, and let me show you how easy it is. It uses just a few basic supplies, and I will show you kind of where I got the idea from first. So let me take this away. I first saw this something similar to this done by a friend of mine named Krista. She is one of the artisans from Stampin' Up. She's a demonstrator, an artisan demonstrator. And it was just to showcase the new colors from this year. So there's Tip Top Taupe Macaroon, Cucumber Crush, Delightful Dijon, and Watermelon Wonder, I think. Anyway, so I thought this was a great way to display the new colors for the people who come over to my house. And I'll have a picture of this up on my blog. But I thought, okay, super cute, super easy. Let me see what else I can do. So then I made this. Also really easy. But I kind of got the idea for this from something I saw in the latest Pier 1 Imports flyer that came in the mail. So there is this, and I thought this was really cool. So I sort of merged the two ideas here. So I've got, this is just a little 8x8 frame, and then inside this is about 4x4. So I just put a little piece of, you can kind of see the printed paper behind there, that is the typeset printed paper. And then I just rolled up my rosettes and added a star, and I stamped USA on there as well. So that was really easy to do. I've started in on this one for Halloween, waiting until our holiday catalog comes out, and then I'm sure I'll add a greeting or some embellishments or who knows what, but how awesome is that? Love it. But this is what I've been working on now, is bringing that wreath to life. So what I have here is, I think, a 12-inch styrofoam craft wreath, I guess. Here's a similar one that I had on hand. I think this one is 14 inches, so I don't know if this is 12 or 13 inches, but I actually bought a bigger one, but when I looked at it, I thought, wow, that's an awful lot of these rosettes to roll up, so maybe we should just settle down and have a smaller wreath. So I got going, and you know, it went, the first half of rolling these went pretty well, and then I put them on and I was like, oh man, that's like only half of my wreath. So I had also seen kind of, I'm going to pull this over here for a sec. I also saw something really cool. You're going to laugh. This is my husband's power drill. And this was on one of the Facebook groups that I'm on. So this is what the spiral flower looks like. And then you roll it up starting with the center. So now if I'm going to do this by hand, I'll show you how I use this in a second. But if I'm going to do this by hand, I'm going to just roll it up. I like to take something thin to kind of start it with, and then just roll on here. And then once you get going, it kind of rolls pretty easy. But I was on, I'm on some Facebook group of crafters. It's not like Stampin' Up, it's something else. I can't remember. I have to look this up. Anyway, this lady had taken a quilling tool, a paper quilling tool that she had, and then she put it in the drill bit, and then I'm going to pull that out and just keep rolling. She pulled it out, the drill bit, and put it in her, I think she bought a power tool for that purpose. So there's my flower, and it pretty much stays. So like I roll a bunch of them up, and then I'll come back and hot glue them. So let me show you how I hot glue. I'm just going to squirt a little hot glue out, and then set it on top. And what I want is for most of the lip layers to touch that glue so that it stays, you know, pretty sturdy. And it just takes a second, you know, to set up. So let me show you how I used this tool though to make it easier, since I did roll up quite a few of these. All I'm going to do is take my thing. This is that quilling tool. There's a little slit right here. Okay, so I just slip this on the end, like so, and then you carefully, I play with the speed just a little bit before, and I'm just going to curl this up, and it winds it for me super easy, and my hand doesn't get tired, and I haven't gotten any paper cuts, knock on wood, yet. But then there's my little rosette. Okay, I'm going to move this out of the way, and then let me show you again. To glue it, I'm just going to put some hot glue. By the way, a little note on hot glue. I use the low temp setting, and the reason is when you burn yourself, it hurts a lot less. So I think you'll find that to be useful information. So I just let it set up for just a moment. Okay, now to put these on my wreath, let me bring this back over so you can see. I just have a little space left. And you know, this was my first attempt at this. I think in retrospect I might have covered this, or I don't know. I haven't decided what I think. But I'm going to add some more to finish this off so you can see what it's going to look like. So I'm just going to put a dab of glue on the back of my little rosettes and place them in here. And they just fit in really easily. Grab another glue stick to put into my glue gun, and then, you know, just keep adding these rosettes as you need to fill up the rest of the wreath. And I will count, I haven't done that yet, I'll count and let you know how many are actually required to fit this wreath so that it's nice and full. And, you know, as I'm finishing up here, I want to really make sure I fill these in nice and tight. So some of them you can see wind up a little tighter, and this one's a little looser. So the tighter ones, of course, you stick in the smaller spaces, as you might imagine. I think you guys can figure that part out pretty easy, but just really shove them in. Now what I was careful to do was leave this sitting flat on the table so that when I was working, I wasn't going to have it be sticking one way or the other, and, you know, like off kilter, whatnot. And I think I'm going to stick one more in there. I've got a little tighter one, and then I will be done with my wreath. Oh my gosh, how awesome is this? Okay, so let me show you. I think I want it to look like this. Let me get these last few spirals out of the way. So there it is. Oh, how cool is that? And now I need to make it a little bit more American flag-like. So I'm going to take some silver glimmer paper, because nothing says American flag like silver glimmer paper, right? Okay, how about a new Star Punch? This is brand new in the catalog. In fact, mine arrived today, which is part of why I didn't finish this yesterday. And I'm just going to add some stars on here. And there are white stars on the one I saw from the Pure One flyer. But I think this is going to make it look pretty cool. We'll just punch as many as I can get out of this little strip here, and then we will hot glue these on as well. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of arrange them how I like them, knowing that they may move around depending on how they will attach. There, that looks pretty good, I think. So I'm going to just put some glue on the back of these and then set it right where I want it to lay. I think this is going to be pretty awesome. Okay. Oh my gosh. I don't know about you, but I love the 4th of July. My family always gets together. My sister comes to our cabin. We have a little teeny little cabin and we all hang out on the Mississippi River for the weekend or week, or it's a little longer time to be together, which is always nice. And of course there's always barbecuing, and my little pyrotechnic husband likes to set off fireworks, which is also very fun. Have you ever shopped for like fireworks? I mean, not just like sparklers and whatnot, but like bona fide fireworks. They are rather interesting, to say the least. Okay. Oh, how awesome is that? Oh, I am so in love with this. Yay. Oh, it just turned out great. Yay. Can you hear me? I'm like squealing. Yay. Okay. I will have a picture of this on my blog, as well as, of course, all the supplies that I used, and links to my online store. So if there's anything you need or want, you can pick them up. But oh my gosh, how awesome is this? Let me quick flip to the back so you can see. It's just plain. You can just see how I glued them on pretty easily there. And then I'll go through and kind of pull out all these, you know, the little strings you get when you use hot glue. It's not too bad, but there are a few on there that I need to pull out. And that's it. That is my super awesome, amazing project. Yay! Thanks for joining me. Have an awesome day.